Welcome back to another daily episode of Free Nights and Weekends. Man, we got some heavy motherfucking topics we about to get into. You feel me? You know, we at the barbershop, so the motherfucking barbershop edition is always home for the safe space for the fellas. So I'm gonna let these fellas go ahead and introduce themselves real quick.
He's YC the Beast, West Warren's finest.
That nigga the funniest. I love my bro. Hey, this is JoJo. JoJo the Barber, y'all know. Tap in. Zone ATAA.
Hey, my boys, we be always in this bitch and we be talking spicy. Real choppy, real heavy. So let's break this shit down, you know what I'm saying, and categorize this shit. I guess the first topic I want to ask y'all boys is, what is a street nigga? Let's go there first.
That's crazy. To me, that's why we need a hotline right now. Because to me, my category, the way I categorize a street nigga is as far as you a nigga that everything that you do on a day-to-day basis somehow connect to the streets. Like when niggas call your phone, it's for a play, or you middleman in this, or you involved with that, you know the info on this, you know the info on that. You can also be like a nigga with heavy pape and still be a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit never leaves out of you. It's like your core fundamental basis, you know what I'm saying, of whatever a nigga aspiring and whatever a nigga gonna become. Like a street nigga is like, my brother JoJo about to say this, a street nigga, he considers at the bottom, but
No,
I get it. I get it because it's the core.
Because you start, the core, I liked that. Because that means, you know what I'm saying, that's where you started from, you feel me? So I just feel like labeling ourselves as street nigga, that's some young nigga, like, that's like a poor way of saying you're a boss or, you know, you're a hustler, you know what I'm saying? It just, being a street nigga is just poor to me, you know what I'm saying? I want to label myself as a street nigga because it's like, it's too many, like, motherfucking, I don't even know what the fuck the word I'm trying to use, but it's just like, yeah, like, because you out there, you know what I'm saying? You, being a boss, you're not out there, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, just like when you in the street, being a street nigga is just more problems for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a good look. We all started as street niggas, you know what I'm saying? But as you level up, that's where you get your different, we had tiered it, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, we said that's like third tier, you feel me? We start off as
Right, but I beg to differ, my good brother, because if your income, even as far as being in, you know, in the world, if your income is based off street attributes, you are still directly tied in to being the street nigga version of yourself. What I mean is when you come out being your bossy ass, you got the line and you getting all this pay and you still picking up money and niggas tapping in with you from the streets, you are a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape that shit.
Tapped into the streets.
You can't escape that shit till you get like in the corporate world, liaisons and all that shit, and you ain't even got no connections with the street anymore. You're still a street nigga. That's you know, that's just my correlation with it.
He kind of right because look where the fuck we at. We in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess nigga that can't be labeled as a boss still moving and grooving in Detroit.
Guess who viewing this right now?
You know what I'm saying?
Street niggas. When you look at the definition, it say everything tied in.
That's the whole thing, but it's still, if a nigga 30 plus, 40 plus calling himself a street nigga, you poor-minded to me. That's just
I completely agree. But a nigga 30
you
plus,
be able to be like, I'm a boss, I'm a leader, it's just different tiers to being called.
but a nigga 30 plus shouldn't be having to explain who the fuck and where the fuck he at in life anyway.
That's real.
He's lost anyway. That's a lost nigga.
Alright, so let me ask y'all
Never been anywhere.
Because y'all basically touched on that shit though. So is it really like levels to being a street nigga? Because like I said, I agree with both points because I agree with your point, like you said. If a nigga still tapped in at any level, whether he's small, petty, criminal, hustling, or if a nigga big boss, if you still tapped in and got a line in the streets, you still affiliated with the streets, you a street nigga. You see what I'm saying? Just like you could say Franklin's compared to his man's Leon.
Franklin St. Pat. I'm gonna say Patrick. I'm confusing two different goddamn shows, but Franklin is for sure from Snowfall, a street nigga. Y'all seen the finale? Shout out to motherfucking what is that? FX.
That's right.
Shout out to FX and all the shit they doing. But y'all seen the finale? My nigga got turned after motherfuckers crossed him and resorted right back to what? The street nigga.
But see, in my perspective, Franklin is the boss because Leon, the nigga, his right hand man's the other nigga with the afro. That's his name right there. Yeah. Right, he's the street nigga. You feel me? Because he don't got the big crib. He don't got his mind is set. You feel me? That's where it come in, like as the level up.
Guess what, JoJo?
Talk to me.
Leon got millions too.
No, no cap. We just saying money
no.
You
You're right.
You said that earlier.
But I said money don't make a boss. I never said money don't make a street nigga. Leon got millions, and guess where Leon trying to go to? Fucking Africa. Guess what Franklin doing? Robbing and hitting licks right now. Franklin is a street nigga.
But listen,
resorted right back to what you did.
Listen, what made Franklin the boss in the situation because he had the mindset of how to make the money. Like, you know, of course he went to the Ivy nigga, got the bag, boom. But his whole, he the one who had the brains of how we gonna get this money. You feel me?
For sure.
Leon couldn't have thought about that whole operation.
So is Franklin a street nigga or a strategist?
He started off as a street nigga, then he leveled up to the boss, like boss level, like because it's tense, bro.
No,
like,
Franklin for sure is a boss. But guess what? Like I said, right now, everybody take y'all phones out and look up the definition of street nigga, and it's gonna pull up some shit, and it's gonna say some shit like a person that's tied in to every aspect. It's gonna say some shit like a thug, a hustler, a person with money. A street nigga, like I said, once again, is the core definition of everything that's going on right now.
Okay, so what would you say Ghost is?
Ghost a street nigga. What would you say he is?
A boss.
I say Ghost. I gotta say he leveled up. I gotta agree.
Right.
So you don't think he a street nigga?
Because
he still
Y'all don't remember the letter he sent his son? Yeah, little
he a
nigga.
street nigga. You can't take that. He a street nigga because that's where he came from. But at the same token, he leveled up. He grew up mentally.
Right. He started making.
So he moved from a street nigga into to
boss status.
I
get what you're saying. Can I rebuttal that? I'm the king of this. Can I rebuttal that?
Nice retort.
Nice clothes and nice shoes don't determine your boss status. Ghost was just a street nigga that dressed nice and spoke well. He knew how to convert and act accordingly in certain situations. As y'all seen throughout every season, when that all black come on, what did he resort back to? Being a what? A street nigga.
A fucking murder.
That was the core of Ghost. Right. A fucking street. What was Tommy? A street nigga. That was the core. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like.
Because I'm about to say, the CIA got professional motherfuckers that they send snipers in. They're not street niggas. They're snipers. They're killers.
Them government niggas. No. I said his mentality made him break down levels and
go back into that. If a nigga can resort you back to, if you can digress from being at your motherfucking pinnacle, that means that was never where you was supposed to be in the first place.
But the thing about Ghost though, Ghost was trying to level out of the game. He was trying to move from being with the murder in the streets.
Always threw on all black. When it was time for it.
Yeah, but when it was time, but it wasn't like he was trying to tell
don't think it was the whole writer's
little like analogy to explain who Ghost really was, like his fundamentals and shit, like his core basics to show y'all, like even though y'all think Ghost is this and that penthouse ass nigga, that nigga really on tip at all times. The street nigga element. That was, I'm telling y'all, man. Ain't nothing wrong. Listen, my whole argument is street niggas aren't bottom level or lower tier. A street nigga can be at the highest level, mid, and at basic level. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, for every level, you have to have street nigga in you to be successful at whatever you aspire or trying to do.
In that shit, to him, a street nigga is like.
It's really a trait.
It's really like okay, that's a good point too, because it's got to be in you for sure. Like everybody could portray a street nigga, but they not. They can't.
For sure.
They can't really play that
role. You can't
role.
fake that.
You know
it's a
saying?
trait.
So, but at the end of the day, it's just like who want to be claiming that they in the streets? You know what I'm saying?
No
so
one.
you get to this age, of course we come from the streets. We street niggas, we started off that, but when you get to a certain age and you shouldn't be doing the same street nigga shit that you was doing at 20 or whatever.
Right. But
You know what I'm saying?
NBA YoungBoy is the most streamed person on YouTube, and who wants to proclaim that they're a self-called shooter at all times, and we love that shit. I would rather say a street nigga than I'm a shooter. Because a street nigga means because a street nigga means I got boss. I have boss attributes. I have shooter attributes. I have hustling attributes. I can get on that with you if the situation presents itself.
If you break it down, it go like what JoJo say. When you put it in, when you put it like that, from being a shooter, okay. A shooter is a nigga that's a young wild nigga out here just on some wild shit. A street nigga in the sense of our age era would be a boss. You know what I'm saying? He can get on that tip. He can get up. He can go there. But at the same time,
see, that's what I'm saying. We all say the same thing.
But that's what I'm
saying is don't downplay a nigga being a street nigga.
Exactly.
Because he's the core fundamental. He's the basics of whatever a nigga is. Yeah. The shooter even got street nigga in him at some aspect. The boss got street nigga in him at some aspect. The hustler got street nigga in him at some aspect.
So the street nigga, so basically it's just the umbrella up under what everybody falls up under.
Yeah, the street nigga is the blueprint.
So like the architect.
That's the architect.
For sure.
You feel me?
I understand.
That's the old black lady on the Matrix. If y'all familiar and shit like that, you feel me? That's basically. That's what Neo had to go talk to figure out who the fuck he was.
So let me ask y'all this, since we stand on street shit a little bit, right? Y'all heard about the 6ix9ine versus the 4-2 Dugg shit?
Yeah, that shit clown and goofy. That's goofy.
Publicity
I don't know on either side. I don't know 4-2 personally, but I love the East, and East Side love me. So I'm never going to bash my dog. But I don't know 4-2 personally, so I can't just be like extra repping them. Cause it just sound weird as fuck. Like y'all in two different lanes. Money is kind of different too. So I just really don't understand. Like influence is way different. So I don't get it.
That topic, he better, 4-2 better beat that nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like, we from the D, dog. First of all, we ain't even letting a white nigga just like, you feel me, be on that.
So what exactly? Well, really explain it to me then, because I heard a little bit, because I don't know the full.
So basically, what ended up even happening is the little dude Perkio that looked like Durk. He kind of said that the dude little Perkio. They set him up, I guess, to go meet 6ix9ine in Miami, whatever the case may be. So the whole internet was reacting like, man, 6ix9ine on bullshit. Like he set the young dog up to come meet him, take a picture with him. You know, like they pressing him and shit. Make a long story short, everybody commenting on it. 4-2 Dugg, like, man, that leave little shorty alone. Like, that's some hoe ass shit. He like, that's some weak ass shit. That's a little kid. You shouldn't have been pressing the nigga. He just was. That's what he said.
Right.
Everybody had their own opinion. Dog responded to him.
4-2.
He was like, yeah, because this 4-2, like, nigga, if dog that was me, I'd smack dog like that. So dog like, oh, you would smack me? He like, nigga, yeah. Nigga like, nigga, I do da 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 da. So dog like, okay, nigga, set up whatever with my consent. So dog went on this post, went on a post on Shade Room, like, yeah, nigga, with my consent, nigga, I'll fight you for 100,000. So
6ix9ine told 4-2 he want to fight him for 100 bands.
He told him he want to fight
him for 100 bands. This shit is so weird. But okay, continue.
Yeah. So I'm looking at this shit like, you feel me? The motherfucking niggas, I look at this shit like the nigga's a fucking clown. The nigga's a rat.
For sure.
You feel me? So
and getting heavy passes. I don't know what's going on, but
so I guess that's what I was trying to tie into, I guess, with the Whack 100 shit, because this is how I feel like. I like what Dog be saying sometime about certain shit that he say. And I have to look at shit like it's entertainment too. But it's like, if you a gangbanger and like they be pressing nigga on Clubhouse, it's like, how the fuck you around a rat? You a fucking rat lover. How you playing selective politics when you want to be a street nigga, but on the same time, you want to be buddy with a nigga that's
niggas do whatever it take to save fucking face, man. Cause the world is so social media based, and niggas is so bent on what a motherfucker think about them instead of being their legitimate self and showing the fuck out for they core and they real, you know what I'm saying, 100 self. Like niggas is just so pressed.
The 6ix9ine nigga, all they gotta do is just ignore that nigga. He'll get played out.
Cause he should have been dropped. But now, to me, if he ain't dropped, he's kind of the government got to be protecting him or something. He on some old no one man should have all that power type shit. So you feel me? Leave that nigga alone. He goofy, man. colorful hair ass nigga, but he do be having the hoes in his videos. I will say
niggas trying to stay relevant and all that.
They got heavy hoes.
Rich ass niggas, the Paul brothers, to start or some shit. Niggas just wanna. I like to meet up.
But at the same time, I'm mad at little bro, too. Why you even giving this little nigga back and forth? He's a goof. If he came here, you know he'd get butt fucked. So this is my thing. Like, some of this shit just makes no sense, bro. Like,
yeah, my baby can't even.
6ix9ine couldn't land here
with him, man. That's
like ever. And do what? Where could he be at and be accepted?
That's what I said. I was like, that nigga, you would never.
That's
be
what
able
I'm
to come
saying.
to
What
this
hood
bitch.
could he be accepted?
You wouldn't even be able to run around this bitch at all, my
You probably
dog.
go hang with the LGBT
weirdos,
community, but not no hell no. Pure Finkel Warren. What?
That nigga Durk ain't even respond to the nigga, so he just so like he like fuck the nigga. I ain't even. About
And they
to
say that's how
respond
Durk
to
beat
that
him.
shit.
Cause the
For real.
nigga's a troll. He's a troller. So
that's why it was so crazy. That's
feed
what I
his
was saying.
fire.
It was some tapes that had came out that the nigga was talking to this nigga named Hassan out of New York, right? Whack 100. He caught the nigga on a recorder, and they was trying to say that Nipsey was a rat and all this type of shit, nigga. He was like exposing the nigga and shit, and it was like, you know, niggas speaking
Listen,
up like, you know,
who exposes and shits on a dead man, dog? Like, at the end of the day, you goofy. Why you ain't do that shit when a nigga was alive? So the validity be shot after that anyway. Like, why you digging up shit and trying to get on that? Y'all niggas just trying to stay relevant and be on something, and cause y'all ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Poor people trying to have rich nigga vibes. Leave it alone and let that man be great in his grave and let his people celebrate his excellence. Leave him the fuck
but
alone.
like you said, that goes to show you the character of a motherfucker for real too. You feel me? On how a nigga mentality is, because if y'all heard them tapes and serving the shit that the nigga was saying, he would sound like a stone cold snake on that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't getting no fuck and like, you know, I'm pressing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You feel what I'm saying? So the nigga Whack 100. When he was talking about Nipsey Hussle.
Did somebody used to horse Whack 100?
I don't know the nigga backstory. I know that he came from Death Row.
Give a fuck where that nigga came from.
That's what it
Whack ass. Hey, look.
I think somebody was just online. Like,
I remember like something about somebody was horse. I don't know why keep jumping in my head. But somebody was horsing that nigga that was famous, bro.
So let me ask y'all this right quick though. What's the difference, or what would be the definition of a gangster?
see that? Nah, this word. A gangster more higher than, you feel me, than it. Maybe we can be saying like Ghost was a gangster because, you feel me?
But a gangster directly ties in once time with a street nigga. Yes, they do.
Of course.
Yes,
That's what we saying. But I'm saying that's a different
Ghost was
tier
for sure.
of calling
A gangster,
yourself a street nigga.
a gangster to me, y'all. I'm gonna just break it.
That
I'm
sound
gonna break it
better
down
than I'm a street
in 2 words. It's a name, Frank Lucas. Minus the snitching, like the shit how he walked up on dog in the middle of the street, blew his brains out, put the little shit in the jar. That's gangster shit, man.
Gangster shit.
Like fuck what the people all these
But
got
that's
coming.
a level up. That's a level up from a street nigga.
For sure, I agree with that.
That's more like making boss moves.
I agree with that. A gangster.
That's bossy ass shit. You feel me?
But you know the famous phrase, gangsters move in silence, and I completely agree. Like the Godfather, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Bosses, that's what I'm saying.
Them niggas is like really gangsters.
Of course they were street niggas, but they was
on another level.
On the top tier.
Sure it is. So does gangster have a certain dress code to it?
Always. I noticed that. You got to be kind of like dressed up. True gangsters. Some niggas like suit and tie drop your
every
ass.
Gangsters that we done named, they was suited
and booted every time, dog.
I don't give a fuck.
Cause you know why?
Blow you with the
and you know what I correlate to that, bro? Big business.
Right.
They looked a certain kind of way because we handling business, bitch. I'm gonna come drop you in my best clothes.
They don't give a person the eye. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't look like none of that.
No,
I didn't look like none of that. I came to you
who
looking
is
like
that?
a businessman because that's what I'm on. This is business. You been talking crazy or you ran off and did this whole shit. I got something for you.
I like putting that shit on too, right?
Ghost, you right. Ghost is like a gangster for sure. Great correlation. I love it. I'm drunk.
I definitely need a profession where I can.
It's House of Lemonade, yo.
On my game.
Hey, That gangster shit.
I don't know. When I dress up, I be wanting to party though. I don't be trying to. I don't be trying to kill shit.
That's that Detroit shit. Yeah, we boogie for sure.
But if an opportunity presents itself, y'all get on tip with us, and because my gang to me is my family. So you violate one, you violate us all. Ain't no fair fights. We been off that. Like I told my son the other day, hey, all that jumping shit, that's dead. Y'all can jump niggas. You not fighting with no niggas one-on-one, bro. That shit is dead, bro. That's what I meant to say. I said it wrong. All that jumping shit is dead. All that one-on-one shit is dead. You feel me? Nigga come fight you one-on-one, y'all retaliate by whooping them 20-on-1. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we on. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but if these niggas hang with you all day long, they protect you all day long. That's just how I'm coming. You feel me?
And if them niggas ain't rocking like that,
all my battles in life, hold on. All my battles in life been me speaking up and protecting another nigga. I swear to God, I don't get into it with niggas just being YC, because I'm smooth. Niggas kind of be knowing, I ain't the tallest nigga or the biggest nigga enough, but niggas kind of be knowing they can feel it in the air like, we ain't on that with dog. But I see another nigga trying to horse or talk crazy to my mans, and then I interject. And that's how I get into it with niggas. That's been my battle like forever.
So basically, you kind of like me, I guess. You don't like bullies.
I hate bullies, bro. What are you? Piece of shit.
Let me ask you this though. So you don't believe in shooting the ones? Like if a nigga want to shoot the ones with a nigga, like it's no one-on-one.
No, listen. Listen.
No one-on-one.
No.
Unless it.
No. Nah, if it's you can shoot the ones if it's within the gang for sure. If it's within the gang, you can shoot the ones. I don't know them niggas. I don't know them niggas. Yeah, none of that, bro. What are we talking about shooting the ones? You remember when we was in school? Nigga hit me, nigga 30 niggas hitting him. That's just how it went. What are we hanging together every day, all day for if we ain't on that?
If we ain't on there, yeah. It's
a policy.
It's a
protect us or get the fuck out, man.
Protect. You're right. Protect and provide. That's the core of being
I don't
the
understand,
man. So like you're saying. So let me
right
ask
now,
you this though.
Y'all two always together.
Right.
You get into it with a nigga, this nigga better jump.
Sure.
Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm be in your ear all night after the altercation. Like, you know, Greg ain't do shit.
Listen, I feel like
real
this,
shit,
nigga.
bro. Because that's weird to me, bro.
I don't give a fuck if it's 20 niggas. We gonna die in this bitch.
You hear me?
I go home with who I came.
Because we was young niggas doing this at 13. Like I'm talking. No, but I'm saying though, like
family.
I'm talking about
shoot the ones.
Not no new random nigga that's just trying to infiltrate and be on no fuck shit. No. You fight him, you fight us, nigga.
Exactly.
So what my suggestion is, you better go get your people.
You better go get your people.
So it can be a gang fight. So we can even this shit out.
It's basically
you only putting the gloves on with your brother or your
like you
For
said.
sure. See,
my dog is one thing tapped in.
But it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know you, nigga.
For what? Why do I owe you that respect? Yeah, why do I owe you that respect, bro?
You might try to hurt me like a motherfucker.
Why do I owe you that respect, bro? Guess what? Hey, you know who shooting ones? Paid boxers. We ain't on that, nigga. We in the streets. We at school. We having fun. We ain't on that, nigga. Paid boxers shoot one-on-ones when there's rules and all that regulations.
I guess
there ain't no rules to fight. You know that, bro.
I guess like you said that too, cause we ain't no niggas that's no shit starters either. So
if it come to that,
nigga, if you coming to that, if you coming to me on some bullshit,
my man's supposed to come from the left and blow your shit out. Why you talking crazy to me? That's just how it's supposed to go.
For sure, you right.
You just need to be more prepared.
So let me ask you this though. So does gangster or street nigga, does that shit come with a mentality? Should you have wisdom when you in the street?
Of course.
And they don't know shit. You feel me? That's
ain't right.
They
I'm not trying to shit on
music. You feel me?
Hey JoJo, and my baby agree with me. This is literally like blood won't make us no more tied in. Me and this nigga right here at the end, JoJo. I know he agree with me. These niggas literally be listening to these niggas' music, emulating and be thinking that's how she go. I be listening to these niggas' music, and because I've been selling dope and shit since I was 17, 18, and really be knowing like these niggas don't know what shit really way up ass. The prices don't make no sense.
The numbers don't even
and then when
add
niggas
up.
be bouncing their head, I be in my mind I be thinking you don't know either, cause you would be like, what in the world? That's what my daughter be saying. What in the world? No, for real. But so it don't make no sense, and that's what's fucked up with society, bro. Like, why? Leave it the fuck alone. If that's not your niche, if that's not what you do good, leave it the fuck alone. Everybody can't be street niggas, gangsters, hustlers,
Then we
thugs,
ain't come up.
bosses.
We ain't come up to the videos and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we was growing up, we ain't had them type of videos.
Yeah, like Pac,
YouTube. And
but
shit.
Pac wasn't like super. Pac talked crazy, but we kind of knew his background, so we knew it was kind of animated a little
He
too.
still was
Rest in
uplifting.
peace, my baby. Love him to death.
He was a
he molded a lot of
uplifting
shit
ass nigga,
going on, but I ain't gonna lie, in my eyes, I really could relate to my baby DMX a little bit more than. But that was the DMX of my. I mean, that was the Pac of my era. You know what I'm saying? So.
See, Jeezy was my nigga that I used to walk to school listening to.
For sure.
You know
And
what
I
I'm
should
saying?
relate to Jeezy too, but well, I do relate to Jeezy. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like I'm just talking about when I was younger, when I was like teenage age, it was DMX and Pac. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm kind of old.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all this. You know, we like to get deep. We like to get messy on this motherfucker.
Messy.
So, how do y'all deal with stress?
I ignore it.
As of today, that's what's been going on. Niggas just sweeping that shit on the rug. But we really be needing a motherfucking let that shit out. Talk to somebody you can talk to. Find some. You know
But
what
y'all
I'm saying?
really know how black men deal with stress.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speak on it. we happily married men in here, but a lot of people resort to cheating and doing outside activities to deal with stress, and we got to get better as a community and as a whole, because black men, learn to talk to your woman and tell her what the fuck you don't like,
Right.
and what you can't deal with. And guess what? If she's your woman or your wife, she's gonna learn to adjust and act accordingly. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of
stress will be
schooling and
non-existent.
shit, you feel me? Like,
I love people that have been married 30, 40 years, because I be like, who are y'all?
Man.
I be feeling like this Adam and Eve, y'all aliens. How did y'all do it? And they be like, nigga, we learned
well,
each
you
other.
almost there? Wait. What you talking about?
Buckaroo.
We gonna get there, nigga. Them 50s and shit.
For sure. And we love our wives, so it is what it is.
I feel like you said, I agree with you, Joe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of people, we brush stress under the rug and we be needing them outlets. Some people
For
don't
sure.
talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody's not fit or don't want to go to a therapist. But like you saying, we trying to create a network of, open, safe space for brothers to be able to talk, you know what I'm saying, get that shit off your chest, because maybe we can prevent you from going to blow a nigga brains out. Now
Hey,
you doing
Joe,
a 25-year
tell that nigga about the shit you told me about our plans for like once a month.
Yeah, that's what Greg hitting on, because we had chopped it up and shit earlier.
Okay. Oh,
But
you
yeah,
already know.
earlier he came in a couple days ago. We was smoking and talking about that shit. But yeah, once a month, like brothers get together and everybody
Vent.
elaborate on something that's stressing them out. You know what I'm saying? That way ain't nobody getting judged, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like if we don't see tears in niggas' eyes, something ain't right.
At the
it ain't
end of the
authentic.
day, somebody should. I mean,
It
you
ain't
know what I'm saying?
authentic in this bitch.
You feel me? Because it's gonna get like that. Because niggas be needing that. Relieve that shit, because shit. That's probably why niggas go home and kill their family and shit.
Yeah.
Because
Ain't got nobody to talk
ain't
to
got
about
nobody
shit.
to, yeah, let that shit, you know what I'm saying, out their chest, get that shit out their chest, you feel me? But yeah, we trying to empower our brothers and shit to be able to talk, open up, because that's kind of hard for a black man to even go home to his wife and open up to her,
For
you
sure.
feel me?
Nigga
Because
don't tell his wife shit.
it's a lot, you know what I'm saying, shit that people don't tell their wives, like bros just said, you feel me? So hopefully we can build confidence within ourselves and others to be able to elaborate on things that's going on home or wherever outside world.
Yes.
Feel me? So hopefully this shit can, open doors for black people, you feel me?
For sure.
Shit, white people too, whoever people, shit. You want to talk about some shit.
All people, because like you said, like, you know what I'm saying, even if this is cameras off, you feel me? It don't even have to be public, you know what I'm saying, until you feel comfortable to be able to talk and get to a safe space with shit. Because like you saying, we all need to be able to vent, and we need to stop judging each other, or I wouldn't say judging each other, because sometimes judgment and shame is good, because we need rules in a society. Everybody can't just go around and then it'll be anarchists, meaning that you know, everybody just
He
doing what
talking
they
that
want
shit.
to because, you know what I'm saying, it's no formula set for a boundary set. You understand what I'm saying? So, like you're saying, when we be able to open up and then you could probably be a better father. We could take pointers from each other. You know what I'm saying? How to learn how to love these women. Know that
Yes.
we all dealing with the same shit. And that's how I be looking at it, like when the street beef or certain shit that come arouse, you be like, damn, a woman or certain petty shit be the rise of murder or dumb shit where they be like, damn, it could have been solved better if we knew better, like what? Conflict resolution, instead of always resorting to the violence. But see, I say this, right? We be so programmed to doing the bad shit and bad habits for 30, 50 years. And I understand it's not going to take overnight for you to change it. But once we know, we are responsible to be able to be like, okay, let me get this shit in order. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to make the steps. Don't just sit in the shit and be dumb. That's
Talk that
crazy,
shit,
man.
boy.
You feel me? Because that's the real insanity. Insanity is
Quicksand.
is doing the same shit over and over, and you want different results. Come on now, stop running into a motherfucking brick wall. Then when we looking at the shit as men, we have to start leading. We have to start being more knowledgeable. These women not respecting us because we don't got shit to offer but the dick and the money. Come on now, we gotta have more shit to offer.
And you gotta peep the play, like jobs nowadays, just in life, man. Shit's so crazy, bro. I call it the motherfucking damn. What did I used to call it? Shit, I don't remember, but I wrote a whole essay on this shit when I was in my college days, and what was it? The Willie Lynch.
And my baby say you went to college?
For sure, I went to college, boy.
What's up, man?
Boy,
I finished
English
at
major,
12.
nigga. I'm a beast. But listen,
I finished at
it
12.
wasn't the Willie
Say.
Lynch syndrome. I called it something else, but it correlates to as far as if y'all don't notice in these plants and all these job criterias, men are getting demoted, women are getting promoted to do men jobs. So that right there, like what's the word I'm looking for, Greg? It like breaks the man down to feel like the woman is superior, emasculates the man or whatever. Then when you go home, your kids kind of be knowing who check bigger. So they get to acting accordingly too. Like, mama make all the money and pay all the bills. You can't talk to me that way. You feel what I'm saying? So a man his back is just against the wall right now, a black man in America. So people got to learn to adjust and be able to coincide with their partner and build a foundation that's just so durable, can't shit break it. You feel me? I had to learn that, man. I was a fuck up for many years, but now me and my wife, we on terms, and she acting accordingly. I'm moving a certain kind of way, and the shit is like bliss. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like.
That's what marriage is about, like, for real. So we encouraging y'all to get married. That's what he's saying.
Everybody get married, goddamn.
So find you that right one and make it right. Shit, you see how life gonna be. He just told you, like, shit gonna roll, the boat your yacht gonna get, you gonna start as a pedal boat. You know what I'm saying? That bitch gonna become a yacht.
For sure. We not mad at the women driving
put the
vets
pieces together
and riding long sleeves.
The boat gonna be selling, man. You feel me? So that's what life is about, though. Like, finding that one, making it right. Shit, if you can make it, find that two, make it right. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Polygamy.
So let's talk on poly a little bit. Let's touch on it a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'm out of this conversation.
I know a lot of motherfuckers, they hate this shit. Like it's real taboo, right? But like how I look at it, it's really a business transaction at the end of the day. It's real polygamy. It's not about just fucking. You understand what I'm saying? If you go in it with a fucking mindset, you already done lost already.
And those who even think about like the sex part about it, that's a poor mindset, because who the fuck thinking about sex all the fucking time? Like, what about like he said, the business aspect? Like,
you horny bastard.
It's 3 incomes, it's, you know what I'm saying, 3 ideas, it's 3, you know what I'm saying, it's just more, you know what I'm saying, but it's just, people's mindset is always, oh, I ain't enough, or oh, like, man, it's, you know what I'm saying, you gotta build a mental, you feel me, to even be up in that consideration of a poly, you feel me, like.
And that's why I say I want to add to that shit, because, like, I agree with you. That is kind of having a poor mindset, because having sex with us, like, what, 5-10% of our life, you feel me? Like you said, even if we just look at the statistics and shit, like, it's more women than it is men. on top of that. You feel me? Then women always say, oh man, all y'all niggas still cheap. You know what I'm saying? Most men, whether they want to do it or not, they desire more women. You understand what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real on the shit. So when you look at, the partnership that y'all can have and everybody open and honest, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know the sisterhood is way more stronger than the brotherhood if y'all get along and how y'all operate with shit. Now you cut out, having to pay for childcare. Now you cut out, having to do chores or share different shit. Like, it's really a benefit for the woman more so than the man, for real, for real. Everybody just look at the sex aspect of it, but you got to look at, all the benefits that the woman get, as being poly. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't for everybody, but, that's how I look at that shit. So,
you gotta get your stamina to fuck 2 girls every night, nigga. You think niggas gonna be coming home from work trying to do that every night, man? That can't be what a person thinking about, just sex. Like, no way. You feel me? Like, the real person that's engaging in that type of activity, they are thinking about generational wealth, what we've been talking about lately, you know what I'm saying? Like, they thinking about building a triangle of money where it's gonna come in constantly, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Of course, sex, that's a part of life. Like, that's just poor. I just can't even keep thinking about how poor-minded people are, bro. Like, they definitely have the strength of their mind, you know what I'm saying?
Sex is just an action, not a mind, you know what I'm saying? Not a mind state. Once people realize if you horny, just fuck and leave it at that, you'll stop giving it so much power, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mindset and your mentality should only be focused on empowering your community, blessing your family, and being the best you that you can be, whether it's female or male. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck a sex. We already know we can all go to the bathroom, pull up the phone, and go crazy and fall asleep 5 minutes later. That shit crazy. I don't even want to like I told y'all before in the last one, y'all later like dead corpse anyway. So why we put so much?
Sex ain't even sex. Sex ain't even sex, for real. That shit is, we gotta do it. Come on, let's do it.
Oh man,
they be making this shit feel like that shit is a job. You feel me? So that's what the crazy part of be. So it'd be like, yeah, wow,
poor-minded, half-working bitch.
Oh yeah, for sure. Come on, then.
Yeah, bitch, but this my thing though. I'm just speaking out of, because I'm happily married. You fucking like a temp, you gonna get treated like a temp. You ain't even putting in full-time hours in this motherfucker. Act accordingly.
You know what? I done heard a lot. Like, even with relationships and different shit, why is it that we as men have to, I guess, belittle ourselves or make ourselves seem small when we try to communicate with our women? Like, do y'all have that same type of problem? Like, it's like sometimes
elaborate.
It's like sometimes they want you. So it's
that's what I'm saying. Elaborate.
Yeah. So sometimes they be like feeling like, well, okay, all right, you did this, da, 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 da. But when you be like, hey, baby, you did such, 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 oh, you judging me, they don't want to take accountability. Or they be like, nigga, they don't give a fuck. It's like, you better suppress that shit. You a man, hold on to your nuts, nigga, or you a bitch ass nigga. So what the fuck you complaining to me about? Why is it that we can't express ourselves?
Go for it.
See, I've been in these categories before, and I had these arguments with my wife and the love of my life. So if she sees it, she probably understand. We kind of downplay ourselves because we know our counterpart, and we know where this shit will lead.
Right.
So we don't choose to go there.
Right.
But in these small junctions that we in, I can voice my opinion. I really be downplaying myself because at the end of the day, I'm probably 99.9% right all the fucking time.
Definitely.
You going overboard. You doing the
because
tripping.
as men,
you doing the goofy
we don't
shit.
even waste our
and
breath.
I just want to say, Brett, and I have a hostile environment in my home and my humble abode. But other than that, y'all ain't on shit. Women, what y'all got to understand is, I'm not a chauvinist, so y'all don't gotta like completely just be submissive and shit like that. You do need to be submissive to a certain point, but like 100%, no, this ain't dominatrix or none of that goofy shit. So I don't need you to be on that type of time, but I do need you to be able and willing to listen to the shit I'm trying to put together and understand. If you willing to open your ears, I swear to God, I'm only gonna tell you the truth. I'm never gonna lead you in the wrong way as far as the aspects.
Man, we never waste our breath like so.
For sure,
when
we don't do that.
Our lady something, it's because we know and
y'all best nature.
It's in you feel me? It's life
swear.
saving at
like
the point,
baby, like baby, your friend is a op. I see it. She's a hater. She keep wearing your clothes. All that goofy shit. I see all that. We not on no hater shit. I have no reason to knock your friend, but I know she's poor, and I know that I look out for you, and I know she imitates or wants to imitate what I'm doing for you, and she has no one that can to look out for her the same way that I look out for you. So therefore,
that's why they need to find friends that's their caliber. Because
they don't know how to do that though.
They friends.
They don't know how to do that though. Women love to be with messy women. A bitch that's gonna be poured in that they can control. That they can control. They love to be with messy women. A bitch is gonna be poured in that they can control. You know, I seen that nigga. You ain't see me with nothing, baby. Cause I move accordingly. So you could never catch the likes of you. Could never catch the likes of me. We're not even in the same vestibules. So, if you know what I'm saying.
So you right, bro. And that's what he said. He just said some key shit, and you said some very important shit. Like sometimes the women, you know your mate. You know the type of queen and the type of lady you with, and you be like, damn,
don't let an outsider ever.
Why you fucking with old girl? And you know, old girl kind of be, they don't be understanding that your home girl, your sister, your cousin.
It's the same one you vent to me about and talk crazy about. This bitch did, man. But this the one you would take word and.
Yeah, but
I'm lost.
But what's so crazy is she not even understanding her home girl or whatever is in competition with her. She be slight jealous of you because you got a stable man or a stable nigga at home. So she might tell you all the other
subliminal
bullshit.
Quotes, shit on Instagram, all that type of shit that you not catching.
That you not
tripping.
catching. So
baby, I see all that.
You understand? So it's like as men, we understand the undertones and the overplay for the underplay.
Virgin eyes, I can see it. That's not my friend, so I can see the subliminal shit that you missing.
Exactly.
No, she ain't on that.
Or like you saying, as a man, as you the head of the council, like Joe saying, and I agree with both of y'all, because as a man, we think for the motherfucking whole as a family.
Yes.
We can't just think for ourselves, because if we really thought for ourselves.
Oh yeah, y'all wouldn't exist. I'm not being funny. Yeah. I'm not being funny, but y'all wouldn't exist.
And then on top of that, let's even add to this, like Joe was saying, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I take my time out, a man ain't gonna waste his breath. If I take my time out and I say you my lady,
look,
listen,
that's not your friend.
I'm not gonna fucking tear you down. I don't want to make you look
that's
stupid.
That's what you gotta know.
If I'm making you look stupid, how the fuck I'm gonna make? Yeah, that's gonna make me look.
Yes, I'm not gonna never embarrass myself. But that bitch is a goofy, and you need to get away from her. She keeps up shit.
They definitely gotta learn how to take heed to what they man saying. But they eventually they do, but not at that time because they feel like, man, they grown, whatever. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck.
Because they feel like they girls got their best interest in her, and really your girl is your op.
And that's
just what I'm saying.
That just come with the time that they spend with them, because you feel me, like we be at work.
And it's vice versa too. Men be having ops too. It's vice versa, but we kind of figure it out a little bit quicker.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all be like blind as fuck, like fucking 3 blind. Y'all be on some goofy shit. No, she would never. Yes, she would, Bucko. I'm telling you. That's what you not.
Shit, for sure. No. Well, I see V on plane, bro. My baby he be at the crib waiting for this shit.
You had to get it off your motherfucking chest because
realistic motivational speaker.
But you know what's so crazy is this is the consensus though, and it's more niggas that think like us. It's just like when we say this shit at home, your girl looking like, nigga, you crazy. Get the fuck out of here. Other people ain't told me that. It's like, bitch, I know the other niggas they trying to fuck you. I love you. You understand?
Goddamn dummy.
Remember the first time I met you, I was just like them, not telling you that. Yeah. Till I got the love. Yeah, now I gotta protect you and shit. So it's.
They don't understand. That's why I said, listen. I like what 21 Savage saying. They be like saying like, yeah, we can fuck like y'all. It's like 21 Savage. And when a nigga hitting your bitch, he ain't hitting like, oh yeah, I'm hitting Shelly. He like, nigga, I'm fucking Brandon's bitch. Like I'm fucking Kanye West's bitch. Like nigga, that ain't what that is. You feel me? So it's more deeper in the mindset when y'all step out, when y'all do certain shit. You feel me? On my opinion on how I look at that shit. So it's like, motherfuckers got to get back to the root causes of playing their roles and knowing, you know what I'm saying? Like you saying, acting accordingly on both sides, even with men. You feel what I'm saying? Because we ain't all bashing women. Like you said, we ain't no misogynist or no male chauvinist. You feel what I'm saying? We love women. And it's like, we hold niggas accountable too. But y'all
need to be accountable for some responsibility too. Shit ain't always green. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my wife, she attribute to this. We've been together 20 plus years. We haven't had the best, but them rocks led to smooth pavement, if you understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Shit started off rocky, and then it leveled itself out because we learned each other and learned to act accordingly.
So let me ask you this, because this is key too, because a lot of motherfuckers, I said it on a Facebook post, a lot of motherfuckers say, I'm looking for my soulmate, but they get rid of every motherfucker that they get with. So it's like everybody's expendable. So like you saying, you understand that, okay, it's not gonna be smooth sailing. A lot of women in year 2, year 3, they get the fuck up. Oh yeah, I'm
But guess what? That's because they was never tied in to begin with.
I need a strong survive.
You feel me? If your goal was something short term, that's all you was looking for. That nigga pinnacled out, that nigga topped out, and you was like, yeah, that ain't him. You got to think long term when you think as far as partner in life and shit like that. You got to see where the motherfucker gonna be. You can see yourself growing old with them. Therefore, you gonna wanna, even if they not completely compatible, you gonna wanna adjust them or try to help them mold. You know what? I love this motherfucker so much. I'm willing to deal with their bullshit to like convince them that. You know what I'm saying? On some get out shit. You need to be in a sunken place, bitch. I need you to be on the same shit I'm on and just it's completely tied into me because I'm completely tied in you.
That's what niggas need to do, like spend time at the beginning.
If it's worth it, you're gonna work for it.
You know, figuring out if this the person that they can be with.
Exactly. Everybody wanna get married. Everybody wanna not be single. That's what y'all gotta know. Ain't neither a blessing. And I say this to say, am I blessed? Yes, I'm blessed because I'm married. But overall, to get rushed into something that you're not fully prepared for, that's really a hinder. That's not a blessing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers think this social media got shit so fucked up. I'm like, hey, Keisha KR, Aguja, you don't know what the fuck type of shit she had to do for that nigga. They don't even match if y'all really look at them. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. We force them to be. Yes, you know what I'm saying? But their energies and their love for each other makes sense. And that's how you knew it was going to make sense. You know what I'm saying? So people got to understand, quit chasing fame if you're not meant for stardom. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, as far as slow the fuck down.
Right.
Experience some shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you know if you really want to be tied. If you a motherfucker that don't like to answer your phone or put your shit on do not disturb constantly, and you in a single tip, oh, you not ready to be on that. They gonna knock your head off.
Exactly, and that's what I was listening to somebody on the podcast. And they was saying some shit like, submissiveness or being submission not means like a nigga want to, like you say, dominate you, like, bitch, don't do this, don't do that. It's like, that's being you willing to listen, you being agreeable, that's being a wife.
Let your man lead. As a man, like, because
we can hustle.
That's what the fuck is about.
That's what I call it. We can ballroom, bitch.
Leader, you supposed to listen to the leader.
Let's ballroom. That's submissiveness. We ballrooming. You feel me? For real. I can't put in no more blatant, lamest terms than that. We ballrooming.
For sure.
Be submissive.
Dancing through motherfucking life.
Let me lead a little bit, but you still right there with me.
And you got
we ballrooming.
And she got the most sauce though during the ballroom. For sure.
Be having all types of hookups and sauce. We just be like downplaying the situation. They gonna go crazy. I knew it. I told you niggas ain't shit. No, but for real, like ballroom. That's the coldest. I may bring that as a clothing line.
Gotcha.
Ballroom, and then put a little definition on the back.
Gotcha.
Let your man lead, but you still side by side with me. You feel me? That's ballroom.
Saucy. I like that. I like that because that's why I said I agree with y'all because see y'all done been married a while and shit, and I'd have been married too, and I'm with my lady. And I think that people don't even think about like, damn, I want to bury this person. Or, you know what I'm saying? What's on the other side? I'm saying like you saying, get old with a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Like for real. Like for real, like you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers just think like I think they just get together like, oh I like you, you like her, the sex is good, we're going out of town. But
2 weeks in, yeah, that's baby.
Yeah, you got money. We going all these
Bitch,
places.
you don't know what baby is.
At the end of the day,
they gonna beat your ass in a month in.
Or a motherfucker pedophile on the low.
Yeah.
Or
gonna fuck your kids. All types of weird
or that
shit.
Bitch a liar.
You better learn this person.
For real, or the bitch a liar. Just like the little chick that I posted, she was in Florida, smacked the little baby, 1-year-old baby. Nigga, like, we gotta be more conscious and aware, like, who we land
Who we have around, man.
Like, this shit is crazy.
But this is what I will, I don't know if it's just Detroit, Michigan, or whatever. I have been hearing a lot of situations where women tell niggas, y'all can't come over. Niggas can't be around my kids until I know for sure. And I appreciate that attribute. That's showing the growth and everything. And our black women or whoever, just women, period. Like, it used to be a time we all know, like, back in the day when, come on through. Kids running around and shit.
Hey, that's how I saw many cousins and brothers and shit. Cause niggas is growing up with kids today.
You done invited a whole pedophile into your house and wonder why everybody getting raped. I hate to say it like that. I came home and they told me. You know what the fuck it was. You don't even know them. So why the fuck would your kids stand a chance? And they look at you to protect them. So that's what people gotta know. I'm not a fan. My wife will tell you. I'm not being funny, this is my honest opinion. I'm not a fan of even my kids going over a whole bunch of just random family members' houses, spend the night. I can know them all my life, but I don't know how they move when them doors close. Keep y'all little goofy asses at our home where I can monitor what's going on. Mama, daddy, grandma, granddaddy. It's really rare, even on the uncle and cousin type tip. Sure. Like, I don't need that.
That's how my mama was. When I was younger, nigga, I used to have to call and check in whenever
Guess what? All that babysitter shit, if you ain't want the baby, you shouldn't have made the baby. Sure. Watch that motherfucker. For sure. They gonna fall asleep eventually. Then you can be as nasty as you want, you goddamn thought.
Hell yeah.
For real. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, move them motherfuckers.
You can wait. That nigga can wait till 2 o'clock to fuck.
Hell yeah.
If your kid's still up at 2 o'clock, you need your ass whooped anyway. You better go get some of that
melatonin.
Melatonin. And drop 2 in they drink.
I mean, especially if y'all want to be tied down anyway and y'all want to be moving and grooving and shit. Don't just be dropping the motherfuckers off at a pedophile house or
dumbass.
That's
what, for real. That's what you gotta do. I know they smell funny.
Something.
Mortals.
Well, them niggas need to start having the motherfucking condoms too.
If you can't afford a plan B, you shouldn't have had a plan A.
Hey.
Don't even plot on the pussy.
Hey man.
You get what I'm saying? It was never a plan. Leave it alone.
Hey, so listen, man. Wrap this shit up. We had a good time on Free Nights and Weekends. This the barbershop edition, man. We always here talking good shit. You feel me? So
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We'll catch y'all niggas on the next episode on Free Nights and Weekends. It's some Free Nights and Weekends type shit, man. What up, guys? See, I ain't here for a long time. It's a good time. Step back, get him in his face, that's the heads up. The way I'm gigging with this ice, code name Vezo. I've been grooving, pulling strings, shit up in the cello.